This is kind of messy.
Yeah, that was the most awkward way to do it possible.
That's delicious.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, so before we get into the video, I look like Jasmine because nothing else fits. Before we get into the video, I wanted to do just a little short preface because the last time I posted a keto low carb recipe video, my 5 keto breakfasts, it is my mostly viewed video at almost 1 million views, but it's also my most hated video. There's a lot of amazing comments on there and a lot of constructive criticism, which I really appreciate, but a lot of criticism that it just doesn't really make sense. So I just want to come on here really quick before we get into these recipes and say I am in no way, shape, or form a chef. I have never had any type of culinary training. I do not think I'm a great cook at all. I mostly just throw shit together, and I'm here to just be, you know, I'm an average girl. I'm just making these easy recipes. I'm sharing them with you. They're meant to be easy. I'm not trying to show you a, 5-star Michelin restaurant, 5-course meal. These are super easy. If I can do them, you can do them kind of thing. If I'm cutting an onion wrong, probably. If I'm making my eggs ugly, okay. But, it's just how I do it. I'm not saying you have to cut your fruit this or your vegetables this way or do this way. Make it how you want it. If you're a great cook and you're like, whoa, that's wrong, I know. I know. I'm not saying I am good at this. I'm just here to share some fun, easy recipes with you. Some things I really enjoy. I just look for healthy meals and I make them. They come out delicious, and that's all that really matters to me. I'm not trying to make a dish that's plated amazingly or have, I don't know, have it look like a goose. I'm just trying to eat healthy. So just, putting it out there, a little disclaimer. I know I'm not good at this. I know I don't do a lot of things correctly or the way people think is correct. I do them my way. So I'm just saying, if you look at my video and say, oh, you're cutting that tomato all wrong, it's still getting chopped up, it doesn't matter to me. So if I really wanted to get into the culinary arts, I would look into it and I would make sure I was doing everything by the book, but I don't have time. I'm super pregnant. I'm tired. I don't care. So these are meant to be easy. These are meant to be just simple, and they're meant to be shared with you guys. So with that being said, enjoy the video. I love you guys. All right, guys, let's jump right in. For this first recipe, you will need either lime or lemon juice. I didn't have lime juice, so use the lemon. Your choice of oil. This one is krill oil that we love to use. Some garlic powder, salt and pepper, some taco seasoning, some sour cream, an onion, an avocado, romaine, tomato, and some beef. So you're gonna oil your pan. You're gonna have it on medium heat. Throw that beef in there and you're gonna season. So you're welcome to use whatever seasoning you like. I love the way it tastes with this mix of seasoning. So we're gonna do some salt and pepper, some of that taco seasoning, which I really love, but I find that you do have to use a lot to really taste it. Some garlic powder, not garlic salt. If you're going to use garlic salt, use less of your regular salt. Then just mix it up and break down that meat and just let that cook on your stove while you chop up some other vegetables. We're going to do half of an onion. You can use any onion you like. This is a shallot. And then in a smaller skillet, you're going to add some more of that oil, and then you're going to saute the onion. So go ahead and throw that in there. Mix it around, make sure you get it nice and coated with that oil, and then just leave it to simmer on low heat. Let that onion caramelize. So you'll know when it's caramelizing, it will smell amazing. Then chop up some romaine hearts or your celery of choice. You could do iceberg, butter lettuce, doesn't matter. Pretty finely chopped. Then chop up a tomato. This one is just on the vine. I usually like Roma, but my grocery store didn't have any, so this is what we got delivered. Who else is enjoying getting their groceries delivered? I didn't think I would like it because I love grocery shopping, but it's so easy. And then you're going to cut your avocado in half. Take out the pit. That is a giant pit. I did not realize how big that pit was. I feel like I lost some avocado real estate there. Then throw your beef in a bowl, your onions, just the meat of your avocado, but leave the shells. Do not throw them out. Make sure you get all that good stuff out of there. Then just throw in your lettuce or your romaine and your tomatoes. Pour in your lemon or lime juice, a little bit more salt and pepper, and just mash it all up. Then you're going to grab your avocado shells and just fill them in with that mixture. You can do as much or as little as you'd like. You don't have to use the shells. This is a little bit more for presentation. You can just eat it out of the bowl. This was like the world's biggest spoonful. I really didn't know if I would get it in the shell or not, but we did it. My fiance was behind the camera cheering me on for this one. And then I didn't mention this in the ingredients in the beginning, but shredded cheese, if you want to add it on top, is amazing. I love shredded cheese. I don't know why I didn't even think to mention it. But I threw some of that on there, and then just a dollop of sour cream. I feel like salsa would be good with this too. And that's the recipe. So these are your taco avocado boats.
Go. And smile.
Delicious. I'm gonna have some more. This is really good.
Yeah.
All right, next recipe is romaine boat sandwiches. For this one, you're gonna need your garlic powder, your salt and pepper, butter. This is the one I have, it's canola oil, some cream cheese, some romaine, tomato, radish, green onion, and avocado. First thing you're gonna do is open up your cottage cheese, cream cheese, and throw in the entire brick. You wanna try to mash it down. It's hard to do when it's out of the fridge. I didn't let it thaw, and I realized that was a mistake, but we make do. Then I used about 3 radishes. These add such a delicious flavor and crunch. So you're gonna chop those up pretty finely. Wouldn't it be nice if we could chop this fast? Try to get more in the bowl, less on your counter if you can. And then just slice up your green onion. Throw that in the bowl as well. And just mash everything together. Add your salt and pepper. A little bit of that garlic powder. Which, this container is really messy. I swear it's not me, it's this container. It's impossible to get the powder out. And then mix it all up. Then you're gonna put butter on your lettuce, or your romaine. I use the top half. I feel like they're easier to work with. And then you're just gonna throw that mixture on there and spread it. Like I said, because the cream cheese was cold, it's pretty hard to work with. If you let it thaw to room temperature, it works a lot better. And I threw on some sliced tomatoes, some sliced avocado. These are making me so hungry. A little bit of salt and pepper, of course. And those are your romaine boat sandwiches. I don't have my assistant today, but I'm really excited for these. So they're a little messy, but not bad. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so filling too, that cream cheese. I keep looking over here because my phone's upside down. Oh my god, it's so good. All right, recipe number 3, bunless sliders. For this one, you will need some pickle chips, some bruschetta or Italian seasoning, garlic powder, some paprika, salt and pepper, mayonnaise, some yellow mustard, romaine again, some beef, half of an onion, sliced cheese, and that's it. So for your beef, we're going to go ahead and season it. We're going to add in that paprika, the bruschetta, and some salt and pepper. And the garlic powder, of course. This bruschetta seasoning is amazing, by the way. And you're going to use the tools that God gave you, because this is the easiest way to do it, I promise you. Just make sure you wash your hands. And then you're just going to make them into little burgers. These were about a little bit smaller, I would say, than about the size of a tennis, or about the size of a golf ball. And then you want to flatten them out a little bit and then squeeze the sides just to make it look like a cute little bun. I ended up just making 5 right here. Obviously, you can do a ton of them and have leftovers, you know, however you want to do it. I just ended up doing 5, and then I had just leftover beef in the fridge. Alright, so we're going to have about medium heat. Oil your pan as always. I'm using the krill oil. I love this one. Like I said, it's our favorite. I'm going to spread around a little bit. Just drop those little suckers down in there. Then flip them. I'm not sure how long, maybe 5-7 minutes. And flip them. Put that cheese on top. And then I actually did put a lid on top to melt that cheese. Then I minced some onion. Put that in a little container. This is actually going to be our burger sauce. Then add some mayo, some yellow mustard, a little bit of salt and pepper, and mix that all together. Sorry guys, my groceries are here. Then you're just going to chop up your romaine. The way I did this so they would fit on the sliders is I deveined the leaves and then I just cut them in half into little squares. Now we just assemble our little sliders. So I do the burger first, then I do a little bit of that burger spread, my pickle, my lettuce, and then the toothpick to hold it all together. And these are the finished little baby sliders. These are even smaller than actual sliders. You guys, not only are these adorable, they're so good. Oh my god. That sauce is amazing and it's so simple. Holy crap. These are so yummy. And they're super bite-sized, so you can make like, I don't know, 8 of them for lunch. Or I feel like they're a great appetizer, like parties. I'm I'm shocked. These are so yummy. And like I said, adorable. All right, recipe number 4. For this one, you're gonna need mixed vegetables of your choice, some riced cauliflower, chicken of your choice. I had this thawed out in the fridge, so I had to use it. These are just chicken fajitas, just ready to go. Some liquid aminos or soy sauce, and some orange, like a dressing or marinade. Onion, and 3 cloves of garlic. First thing you're gonna do is chop up your onion and mince, well, you're gonna mince both. So mince your garlic and mince your onion. I did the entire onion. It was a small one, a small white onion, and those 3 cloves of garlic. And you're gonna saute those on a pan with, of course, an oil of your choice or butter. Then in another pot or pan, you're gonna have your vegetables. So mine are still frozen. So I did coconut oil, and I threw in a cup of the frozen veggies. Once your onion and garlic is like half sauteed, you're gonna add in your cauliflower. And soy sauce goes into your veggies, and I just heated the chicken in the microwave, and I added in the dressing when that was ready and mixed it all in. This takes maybe 8 minutes to make. So you throw down your riced cauliflower first, then your veggies. These just had the liquid aminos on them. And then your chicken, and that is it. This one was probably the easiest one to make. All right, guys, I am seriously excited to try this one. It smells so good. My kitchen smells like sauteed garlic and chicken. Oh, it's so good. So luckily, so I'm filming all of these in one day, basically. Luckily, I'm pregnant and I'm always hungry because I've made so much food today. But let's try it. That sauce, this one, the orange sauce, it's a little sweet. It is so good. And then the liquid aminos with that, it's really yummy. Last but not least is our egg pepper rings. Your ingredients are oil as always, salt and pepper, an Italian seasoning of your choice. This one's rosemary garlic, some cheese, pepper of your choice, green, red, orange, yellow, whatever you like, and 2 eggs. So I lost the beginning footage of this, so I had to refilm it. So the beginning, the peppers are gonna look a little different than they are at the end because it's 2 different types of footage. And also, the second time around, I didn't have tomatoes or avocados, so you will need those as well. So you're gonna cut your pepper rings into about 1/2 inch thick slices, and then just cut out the seeds and the little white skin out of the middle. Oil your pan and put your rings down. Do about 2 minutes on one side and then flip them over. This actually smelled really, really good. Now you're gonna throw 2 eggs in, some salt and pepper, some of that Italian seasoning or whatever you like to use. Like I said, the one I used was rosemary garlic. Mix it all together, and you're gonna pour that into your peppers. It will overflow or it will underflow out of the bottom. Don't worry about it. Once it cooks a little bit, you can clean them up, make them look really pretty. So this is the original footage. So I put tomato into the egg while it was still wet, and then let that cook for a little bit. Then when they were about ready, I put cheese on top, and then I covered it, and this was about 2 minutes and they were done. And just slide them off your pan. And just some avocado slices on top. And just a couple more tomatoes just to make it look pretty. and you are all set. These are great for breakfast too, but they're pretty filling little lunch ideas as well. That's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you so much for watching. Leave me your comments down below. I love talking to you guys. Stay home, stay safe. I love you guys. I will see you next time.